Hey friends, this is Renee from Little Village Homestead, and today we're going to dehydrate celery. So, we'll be right back. I am back, and when I did my Thanksgiving shopping last week, I got some of my good deals. And they had, at Meijer's, they had celery on sale for 99 cents a stalk. So I bought 4 of them. Extra, that is. 4 extra, more than what I used. And so I'm going to dehydrate them because I'm almost out of it, for one thing. My family goes through this like crazy. But I dehydrate these a very easy way. So, all I do is I take, gotta wash them. These haven't been washed. But I take and I cut the end off. And you know what? You can put this in water and it will literally start to grow again. And then you can plant it in your garden. Now we can't, I don't do that well up here because I'm clear up here in Michigan, and yeah, it doesn't do well. I already tried it. But that's what you could do if you live in a warmer climate. So with that, I just cut these off, throw them in my sink because they're going to need to be washed. Washed and drained. And when I trim them up, I just take the little bit of the end off. But when I cut these up, I cut them up, the leaves and all, the greens and all. I love the greens. So there, I got all 4 of these, and I'm going to take them over to the sink here, and I'm going to give them a washing, and when I get ready to chop them, I'll be back and show you how I chop them. Okay, I got them all washed, and they're still somewhat draining in there, but we'll get going with this so I can get them in the dehydrator. All I do is I just take a big bunch. These are all mixed and matched because I washed them. And I just start trimming the bottoms. Chopping. I trimmed all the tops. And I just chop them up, nice soup-sized slices. Nothing huge. And not, of course, paper thin. I don't like that. So I just cut them like, I'll show you. Nice little handful here. I just cut them like so. Just about yay thick. They're nice. They're good in soups, anything. That's a good thickness. Throw them in my bucket. And when I get them all in there, I'll put them in the dehydrator, and I'll show you that part. I just finished this. This works out really well. And these, no, I don't blanch them first. I know there's people out there that say, oh, you have to blanch them. No, you don't have to blanch them. I've never, and I have been doing this for 30-some years, I have never blanched celery before I've dried it. And it has rehydrated beautifully for me. It's just the easiest thing to do, and I have no trouble. And I even got a little video showing you how my celery will rehydrate. So I don't know if it's just, maybe it's how they're drying it, their machine or equipment or whatever. I don't know. I don't want to say they're doing it wrong because, you know what, it doesn't hurt to blanch them. But, I'd rather have those extra nutrients because when you blanch, unless you're going to save that water for stock, vegetable stock, whatever, you're losing a lot of nutrients. So you might as well just buy them. I do it this way. I mean, the older they get, they lose a lot of their nutrients just being stored in the refrigerator, and they lose nutrients being canned. But you know what? At least this way I can preserve as much as possible without blanching and getting rid of even more. So, they do real good. But anyway, there's that, friends. Let me finish getting the rest of them all chopped up, and I'll meet you back here. Okay, friends, I'm back. And looky here what I got, a big old tub of them. You can see the greens in there. I cut everything up They're not too thick, not too thin. For me, they're just perfect. You may like them thinner or thicker. It's your preference. But that's just how I like them. So, we're going to start with my dehydrator here. And I'm just going to, I got, gosh, these liners that I got on here. They're from, I got them at Michael's. I think they're needlepoint, little mesh for needlepoint. I don't know exactly what they are, but you know what? They work absolutely beautiful for my dehydrator. So I'm just going to spread these out in one nice layer, but not too thick. About like so. And then I'm going to lay them on my dehydrator. And do another one here. And you can always put something over that little hole. I usually do when I have something that really will make a mess. But I don't seem to lose these very much, so I'm just putting them on little handfuls. But a little jelly jar or something will cover that hole pretty nicely. A little wide mouth, and then you can pour it right on. Alright. Okay, so there's that one. I got a bunch more to go, and if I run out of this room on this one, I got another dehydrator in the pantry. So I'm going to put these on the dehydrator, and when I get all the trays done, I'll show you how it is. Okay, friends, I am back, and I have got my little Nesco. It's got 4 trays. Here, you can see, I've got that full of the celery, and my other handy-dandy dehydrator that I use all the time. It's probably got 200,000 miles on it. But I've got that full, and that's got 5 trays in it. So, I'm going to dry these, and I'll probably keep drying them. It's going on 1 o'clock in the afternoon here. I probably will let them dry clean through to tomorrow morning. That's just the way I do things. Or late tonight, I'll check them out, but because they're just a little bit thicker, I'll let them go clean through probably till morning. And then I'll show you how they look when it's all done. Alright, turn that on. Be back. Hey friends, I'm back. And these are all dried. And I'm going to open them up. Then I'm going to dump them in my barrel. But I'll show you how they look. Okay, let's take this off here. The bottom. This is the one that I only use for when I got extras. I used my other one most of the time. But ooh, look at how nice those look. I think I got a good picture of them. They're real nice looking. So I just take them, and I got my little handy bucket here, and I dump them all in there. And then I use that like a funnel to dump them in my jar.
What is that?
It's celery, honey. They're real easy to undo. And see the greens in there? I just crumble them up. Those are nice. I've got a helper today. You can
There's my Mimi here.
Who are you?
Mimi.
Oh, Mimi's helping me today. Okay, so there's that. And then, of course, before I put it in a jar, I'll put the other ones in there. But these are beautiful. Nice. And I didn't blanch them beforehand. And they dry beautifully. And then when I do put them in my soups, my casseroles, whatever I want to do, I've even rehydrated them and used them for my chicken salad and my tuna salad and, you know, all kinds of stuff. Perfect. You really don't, well, I don't want to say you don't have to dehydrate them. I guess it depends on what you're using. But with my, it works just fine with me. The easy, quick, and simple way of doing it. So, there you have it, friends. I'm going to go package up my celery, and thanks for watching. I'll show you how easy this works as a funnel. Normally, you'd put your jar funnel on here. You don't have to with these. Watch this. See how nice that works? Look at all them. Wow. I haven't done the other one yet, but I love these buckets. I got it at the Dollar Tree for $1, and I've had it almost a year, and I use it all the time. So, thanks for watching again.